Hello, beautiful soul. It's wonderful to connect with you for this part of your path and for this reading. I really do appreciate our connection and all your sharing through your comments. If you're new, welcome. I'm Michele. This is Soul Insights and Tarot. For this reading, we're going to be looking at what cards you've been dealt. We're going to look at your current situation, the energetics of it. What's coming up for you energetically? How is your energy doing? What's the state of your vibrational frequency? And what are you attracting? We're going to get some clarity from Spirit. And I'm also going to be connecting into your guides to get further information. As always, timestamps are in the description box below. Trust your own insight and intuition. Choose the cards or crystals, or if it's just one crystal or one card, but choose the one that most resonates for you. Trust your own insight and understanding. I know a lot of you come here for confirmations. You're getting your own messages. And I love that about this channel and this community. I love hearing what is a confirmation for you, and I love hearing what you are doing on your soul path and with your soul's purpose. All right, this is soul story number 1, number 2, and number 3. So soul story number 1, we have solar plexus chakra. These are guide cards. I'm accessing the energy through the cards and opening to channel and receive the messages. And this is Citrine. Soul story number 2, third eye chakra. And you've got Amethyst. Soul story number 3, throat chakra. Lapis Lazuli is your crystal ally. It's your friend for this reading. All right, soul story number 1, number 2, number 3. Take a breath with me if you want to. Some of you have been returning. Thank you. I can feel your energy so powerfully. All right, there's a meditation if you want to connect in for that as well. Otherwise, I will see you in the individual readings. Radiant light, take this time for yourself to attune to the frequency of your soul and through your higher self. The expanded dimensional aspect of your being. Connect into your soul. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel yourself anchoring and centering inside. In your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, take a deeper breath in. Pause at the top of the breath, and as you breathe out, feel the anchoring, healing light of Spirit within. Each in-breath you're attuning into the soul's signature frequency, and each out-breath you are aligning through the dimensional aspect of your higher self to your soul. You are now more easily and effortlessly connecting into the dimensional frequency of your soul, releasing, relaxing into the higher self. You now begin to feel more calm, comfortable, and guided inside. Now when you're ready, take a deeper breath in your own pace, pattern, and flow. Pause as you go deeper inside, and in your own pace, pattern, rhythm, and flow, breathe all the way out, feeling the healing light energies of Spirit within you, nurturing your soul, connecting you body, mind, spirit. Now release the breath. Let your breath go to its own natural rhythm and feel your own rhythm, your own internal timing, knowing that you are guided through your soul. As you align more to your own internal timing, rhythm, and flow,
You are guided to the most life-enhancing soul experience and soul expression. Feel the energy of the higher dimensional aspect of you. Feel yourself guided, directed. As you make your choices, feel guided and directed, peaceful and calm inside.
Hello, beautiful soul. If you chose soul story number 1, which is the solar plexus chakra, and you've got the citrine. Oh, this is a lot about feeling better about yourself and your life, your circumstances. You're moving into some kind of power position, and I don't mean just in the external world, but internally. Look what's at the bottom. 10 of Pentacles, 2. Wow, look at this. Sometimes I get the message, go from the bottom. Wow, is this a major upgrade for you? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, the only thing that I'm seeing is you're channeling a little bit the past, the present. You're wrapping up some kind of cycle, but you are on an upswing, an up-leveling. This is a grow up, a glow up. This is, yeah, 2 of Pentacles. If you have felt stuck, stalled, stagnant, there is... Okay, Spirit is saying, oh, you have to just economize your time, your energy, your money. You definitely have some kind of increase monetarily. Now, this is a timeless reading, but I'm going to say the next 3 to 4 months are very, very potent for you. And in fact, for some of you, in about 2 to 3 weeks, there's an up-level, upswing financially. So even if you have to budget time, energy, money, some of you might be paying something off or out, it's like you're balancing the frequency of the old into the new. All right, we've got Citrine. Citrine, this is like a major with Citrine here, and Empress and Magician. You've done a major shift right now in your life. This is an internal shift that's starting to show externally. This means like looking better, feeling better in your body, just dressing better. I'm getting a lot of external changes. You could be changing diet, nutrition, what you do, how you work out. Maybe you're starting a workout, a fitness plan or something like that. You could be changing something in your environment, your schedule, your routine. You're opening up to a lot of abundance. This is bringing relationships to the forefront. This is bringing perhaps people that you haven't seen or talked to in a while you're going to be around. I'm getting there's a lot to celebrate. This is about celebrating you. Now, some of you, obviously, it could be a birthday, an anniversary, or you get a raise, or if you're on YouTube, your channel does well, or social media, it does well, or you get, again, an increase in salary, a promotion of some sort. But the energy for you is literally this up-leveling, this kind of rising above, uprising. I mean, you saw me shuffle. That's why sometimes I like shuffling on camera. So solar plexus. So this is a lot of inner child healing. This is a lot of healing into getting more comfortable with your authentic self, your genuine self, which is comfortable more with your soul, how you're formatted, how you look, how you talk, how you speak, how you do what you do. There's this kind of, you're getting more at home with yourself, okay? This is a lot about being at home on earth, home on the planet. Let's see, they've got here, oh, mother nurturing. That's the Empress also. I just heard golden light of wisdom and soul codes. There's some new soul codes coming in for you. Everything is soul story number 1. I don't know what to tell you. Psychically and by the cards, I'm getting everything up levels right now in your life. Everything is coming up all at once. It's like everything. It's like I can see people saying, oh my God, what did you do? Or how did you do that? Or, oh, you got that opportunity. Oh, this happened. Oh, wow, you look great, or you feel great. It doesn't even matter. You might even be thinking, oh, I'm just the same. I can see some people saying, oh my God, you've lost weight, or you look great. And you're like, oh no, I haven't. I actually gained a couple pounds. Now, it's something in your energy field. It's something within you, this new level of, I don't know, faith, trust, inner knowing, wisdom. Something's just clicking. There's a click. I don't even think we can articulate it or explain it with words. It's very feeling. It's very vibrational. It's very emotional. Something clicked, something shifted, and you're on the upswing. And look, this to me, you're going from here to up here. So you still have to manage some things. It could be downtime. It could be a little tired or depressed, or, oh, I have to handle this thing with my body, or this thing mentally, or I had this stress, or, oh, I got to do this. I got to figure this out. But it's like you're doing more and more. And so you're going to have less to do of what you don't want to do. That's one of the things that's coming in for you, is that you're going to have less. So this could be a very healing, nurturing time for you. You could really be focused on healing, nurturing energy, the sustainability of the emotions, the intuition, the emotional body. Now, any of you that do anything that has to do with creating something, making something, or using your own skills is going to pay off. And I feel like there's something, I even heard with writing. Are you a writer? There's something that comes to the forefront that up levels you and is up leveling your income. This abundance is bringing in, for some of you, quite a bit of luxury, or being able to afford something that you couldn't afford before. So I have to be honest, this is definitely about finance. This is the energy of you that's coming in. Let's see what that is increase. Stuck in fear, fresh start. That's where you were. So you're moving forward. Perhaps were you stuck in fear? Yeah. Well, it's not showing here. So whatever it is that you were doing, it's working. It's paying off. Whatever you were meant to do, whatever the healing, the focus, I don't know, whatever it's been, inner work, hypnotherapy, positive thinking, affirmations. Some of you, this is just some interesting karmic shift. Because you're going more into gratitude. I just heard I got an attitude of gratitude. Some of you are really feeling like you're in concert with the universe. You're in concert with the divine plan. You're seeing yourself as this co-creator with your higher self or spirit or the universe. This is opening you up to new doorways where there's people that are going to be wanting to help you. I just heard someone said, I want to help you. There's something about I want to help you. I really get with this group that movement, tone, sound, movement, whether it's dancing or qigong, is really going to be helpful for you. Like to keep things moving, keep the emotions moving, the flowering, mother, nurturing, and the Empress energy. So whatever the nurturing is that you've been doing has had a really positive effect. Now, do we want to take all of these? I guess so. Oh yeah, look at this. Your hard work is paying off. Your dreams need a practical plan. That's the Taurus, but you're doing that. I feel like the plan is already in motion with you. If you were drawn to this group, you've already changed up your plan, or you've edited it, you've adjusted. I feel like you saw that things need to be practical. In other words, I've got to put the time, the energy, the work in. That's why I think you're balancing a lot. Some of you are reprioritizing or prioritizing, saying, nope, I'm not going to do this, but I'm going to do this. So prioritizing is really big with this group. But what I want you to know, because Spirit is really pushing me on this, you are in some kind of flow. It's saying not to disrupt the flow. This whatever adjustment you made already, it's paying off. You're going from the 9 of Pentacles to the 10. And I heard there's going to be something to celebrate. It's going to be cause to celebrate. You're going to want to celebrate. I just heard, what's that song? Celebrate, good times are here. That's like a way old song. But what I'm getting with that is, now, energetically, your inner child is a lot freer. You do have your ideas, especially the next 3 weeks to 3 months. You're very protected in whatever you're doing. You're very guided right now. Your higher self is really coming through. So a lot of you are really, you're not basing your choices on the little self, lower self, or the local mind, beta consciousness. Yeah, look at this, balancing act. I think what's happened, because look what we have, freedom of the soul to express. I feel what's happened with you is that some shift, and I do feel it's an energetic, it's a mental, emotional, but it's also affecting you physically. You've released your inner child. I feel like your inner child was held back, or was more in fear, or fear of being seen, or fearing being more of you. The only thing I would say with this group is let yourself be even more authentic. Take some chances with what you want to do or how you want to live, because it's going to pay off. This is deep, deep mental, emotional, psychological work. You know, it's something is touching the inner psyche. Some of you, it has been some kind of energy work, but it's definitely been working on your value, your worth, your ability to believe, and your ability to let your child play more. Like this group, what is helping you, any of you that are like, no matter what you're doing in your life, where you're not looking as things so much as problems, but more obstacles, challenges, blocks, creative solutions. You're looking at the creative solution. You're looking more positively, like, I know this is going to turn around. I know this is going to get better. I know this, my hard work is going to pay off. You've really made a shift where you're looking more at the positive, or optimism. This is bringing in optimism, but this optimism, even if you're not working on yourself at all, this optimism is bringing you out of, I don't know, more limiting vibrational frequency. You're going out of some kind of stuckness in fear, or not having, or not enough. The thing is, I do feel some of you are entering into this cycle, but the majority of you, I feel you're already in this cycle, and it's just really, the transformation is already happening, and you're freeing up the creative side, your self-expression, your creativity. You're connecting more with your willpower to do things, get things done. You're aligning your little will to divine will. So this is a very powerful, empowering time for you, where you can really do a lot, create a lot. Yes, see, look at, you're protected. And then we've got Laguz. This is the intuition, but you're to take action. And then we've got Rado. So some of you will be moving, or you're going to be traveling. That's in the big picture, and you're going to have the time, the energy, the money. I got to tell you, with this group, I don't know, this is the first one, so I don't know what's coming up for the other groups, but your life is about to take off like a rocket, like a boat with that has the wind spirit behind the sails and pushing you. This is movement, this is travel, this is positive movement, this is becoming unstuck, this is trusting your intuition, this is moving from fear or being too timid to step out and do something. This is taking action, this is moving forward. It's coming from your own volition, but you are being supported at this time. That is the message. This isn't just support from people, because when we're getting supported by God, right, the universe, our guides, oversouls, when we're getting supported by the spirit realm, it translates into the 3D, 4D. It translates into the earth plane. So you're going to have kind of this Midas touch with ideas, plans, something's changing within the structure of your life that is allowing for more increase, this more opening, more abundance, more prosperity, more money. This is also going to translate in feeling better, looking better, There could be changes in your hair, hairstyle, hair color, facial. There's something with the face. I think a lot of you, if you felt kind of bloated or dense, if you felt held back, if you felt kind of heavy, that's lifting. I'm getting also more athletic. You know, in your own way, you're going to be moving more, whether that's through exercise, dance, whether it's Qigong, Tai Chi, whether somebody's in a wheelchair and you're moving, you know, it doesn't matter. It does. And I just saw somebody getting off of crutches. Who are you? Somebody had something going on. I don't know if it's an ankle, knee, something, or some kind of surgery or procedure, but that's healing really well is what I'm seeing. This is showing the right support medically also. The right supplement, the right doctor, the right practitioner. And it's, again, you're going to be able to move better through life. Even though you're balancing a lot, but you're finding the right way to do it. You've got the Midas touch. You're finding the right way to nurture yourself, to nurture your ideas. You're birthing something with Empress here and Empress. This brings in pregnancy, getting pregnant. This brings in the idea of birth. Whether a being coming through you, this could be adoption, this is taking care of others also, whether it's a being, a baby, an animal, a human being, an animal being, whether it's a creative idea, whether it's your own self. This is, again, birth brings increase, birth brings a new level. This is really moving into a new platform. This is extending or expanding in your community, in your group, in your neighborhood, online, offline. This is some kind of expansion that you're moving into. A lot of movement. You're taking action, and that's moving things forward. But you're in the shift already. All right, so let's see. Let's get a little Astro Dicey. This is just going to be a mini read, so I'm going to not go too long. Okay, let's see. What you further need to know. Okay, well, it's obviously business also. You've got Uranus here. Oh, second house. Yes, I knew it. Uranus in Capricorn. Follow through on those ideas. You're making, again, you're changing your reality, how you live. Uranus in Capricorn. For some of you, this brings a new job or new position. And the second house, it's all about you. Again, you've healed a lot with your idea of yourself. How your identification on this earth plane as a spiritual being in a, the earth suit, a human being, however you want to look at it. This is healing the ego persona aspect of you so that the soul can come through, so that you're living more genuinely. You're expressing and experiencing life more genuinely. Whatever you're putting out in the world is much more genuine. So with that Uranus in Capricorn, I'm going to say expect unexpected work, or again, financial increase. Something boosts you up. Expect the unexpected. A jolt that you go up to this new level is quite quick. This is not a long turn because you've put the hard work in. So you're about to get some payoffs, achievements, updates, up levels. All right, beautiful soul light. Your soul insights mantra is, as I connect into my own divine timing within, I am aligned to the frequency of abundance, health, wealth, and prosperity. Yes. Okay. Let me know how this unfolds for you. Thank you so much for being here and liking, subscribing, and sharing. I do appreciate each and every one of you and what we're all co-creating here. I do see you, and I see the beautiful comments. So many of you inspire each other in the community of comments, or community through the comments. And that's really very inspirational and touching to see as well. And those of you that have been joining me on Patreon, it's great to get to know you further. Love and light. Hello, beautiful soul. This is soul story number 2. All right, you have Amethyst, third eye chakra. I just heard you are not dull. It's not dull. Some of you have been doing such great spiritual work. You have such a strong focus. You're able to really look within. I'm getting a little bit of introvert energy also, maybe even isolating, maybe pulling back. But there's a lot of internal changes with this group. I'm getting like in Spanish, bufadora, what is it? Like a blowhole, like a geyser. Something's coming up out of the ground and like poof, opening. There's a lot of magic in this group as well. So let's see what we've got here. Third eye chakra, alrighty. Let's see, third eye chakra is the energy that's opening. Bodhisattva, awakening. Yeah, okay, so a lot of spiritual principles, the spiritual path, conscious awareness. Some of you may have a teacher or a mentor you're working with, and you're about to get something passed on to your lineage, or through a particular lineage you're studying through, or perhaps teaching, or if you're studying, you're going to start teaching. Some of you may be doing a little bit of both, studying and teaching. But I definitely get this group. You could be my astrologers, my healers, my psychics. You could use a lot to do with ritual. This is about, for some of you, it's also clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant, the ability to see. You're being asked at this time in your life to see more from the higher perspective, to use the third eye and not necessarily your ego eye, right? The lower level aspect of you, the human. You're being asked to really apply faith in this situation and the ability to believe in something more, whether that's your higher self, God consciousness, the all that is, the universe, spirit, the spirit realm. You're not alone. This group, you have a very strong connection to spirit or the spirit realm. Look at the Knight of Swords. And I feel like they want to get a message into you. Let's see, they do have a message. They want to get a message. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, this card wanted to come out. I'm going to have to shift energy a bit because this is quite a more internal vibe, internal reading. And I feel like your guides are really wanting to connect with you. This is about meditating more. This is about maybe even spending more time in nature. This is about using your creativity. Of course, look what comes out, the High Priestess, using the gifts that you came in with more. And that is in your everyday life, your mundane living. That's at the job, that's at the house, that's the family, that's on your own. You're really being asked, or you're awakening to more of a spiritually connected part of you, a soul-aligned part of you. And again, this lineage, something that you've studied. Some of you could have others in your family that are healers or very psychic or intuitive, or again, clairaudient, clairsentient is what I'm getting. The frequency that you're coming in with is about blending the spiritual, the practical together. So you're blending spirit and the material, spiritual material, the practicality of your life with your connection to spirit. And perhaps you're helping others do that as well. I feel like it is a time of opening for you, that you're opening more to some kind of gift, whether that's intuitive, that's psychic. You're having this great awakening. You're awakening to more of your gifts. These are gifts that you've come in with. Some of you, the question is, can I, make money with these gifts? Can I draw in money? Can I create from this, create a living? We've got death, Scorpio energy. Now look at this deep energy of the Plutonian energy here, of the High Priestess, Pisces. And then you have this Uranus, this opening, which I feel is happening naturally. So you're about to have a breakthrough, some kind of breakthrough with your gifts, with your understanding, with your talents, with a particular ability, with connecting with spirit, with getting clarity. And that brings a level of movement and insight. Now, I'm also getting, though, let's move this over, that this breakthrough brings a deeper healing. Some of you are using your gifts to change your worldview, change your reality. So you've got the star, Aquarius energy here. So there could be something with Leo, Aquarius. Now, some of you could be leaving a particular job because you feel like you have to go on this path, this new path, a healing path, or maybe you're working with community, some of you. There could be a move that you're connecting more with a particular community or tribe, a soul tribe. This healing that's taken place for you is bringing you more in touch with your intuition. So there's perhaps what I'm seeing and being shown is you're connecting more into the feeling of your body, mind system, the feeling tone, the emotions, and specifically your intuition, and some of you, your psychic ability. I'm also hearing that can bring a new level of financial increase, or this is telling me that for many of you, something that you do is going to be part of your income stream that has to do with working psychically. Some of you, this is also writing. I'm getting a lot to do. Main message for you is blending the spiritual and the material. Really being able to extend or expand, travel in those spiritual realms. Really be other dimensional. Open up to that while you're also very grounded, very practical. Some of you are bringing this like a practical mystic or a channeler. You're bringing this practicality and you're helping others do this. There could be a move associated with what you're going to do or what you're meant to do. I feel like you're not meant to be in the environment you're in now. You're not. I heard you're going to find a safe place. Okay, this one, soul story number 1 got that too. So this and you have the Fool. I am getting on a collective message that's for some reason, this is for many people about a fresh start, that things finally start moving after being stuck. Now, if you are watching this video at the time that I am recording it, we do have even astrological movement. Take the high road, but I feel like that's just any road. Now, you are being asked, you are being asked to let yourself move forward and to forgive the past, whether yourself or other people in your past that did something or held you back. You've got the Death card, there's a horse, Knight of Wands at Sagittarius, you've got a horse, and you've got a horse here, and you've got a horse here with the sun. So this is definitely about a lot of movement, but you're moving within your soul's timing. You're moving or learning to trust your biorhythms or the movement. There's something about maybe moon cycles, intuitive cycles. It could be moon cycles, like menses cycles. It could be the cycle of birth, death, rebirth, transition, pause, like a death, and then moving forward. So one of the things that greatly helps you is to be grounded. Some of you have had your head up in the clouds. You've been in fact, I'm getting a little spacey while I'm doing this reading, I'll be honest with you. So pay attention to the messages that you're getting. We're not going to take all of those. Your guides want to connect with you. This is about connecting more spiritually, whether it's through meditation, mantra meditation. I really feel like your guides really want you to connect in to your inner voice. I know it says inner peace here. Yeah, reassess. This part of the game for you can only happen through assessing through the spirit realm. You have to connect through the spirit realm. It's not going to happen any other way. You have to tune in. You have to align in to your true nature, to spirit. So this is like major meditation, contemplation. I just heard some of you remote viewing. You're seeing where you're going. You're seeing your future. Some of you are seeing where you're going, where you're moving, or what you're going to be doing. You may not have all the answers, but you are being very guided. So the message for you again is, how do you take what you're receiving and trust, have faith? This is about faith, because there's certain things you can't see. You can't see exactly what's up ahead, but you do feel yourself moving. Yeah, and this is why. because divine timing, you're in divine timing. You're being guided. That's the high priestess. A lot of times when we get the high priestess in a reading, it means you're not meant to know everything, or this reading will only go so far, and you're being guided. You are a guiding light. Maybe some of you work as a guide, a teacher, a healer, a spiritual teacher, some kind of guide. But as you're guiding others, you are being guided. So the lesson for you at this time is a new level of faith, a new level of trust, a new level of connection to your inner knowing, or your spirit team, your spirit guides, God, having faith in the divine plan, the divine timing of the plan. And this is your awakening. You're going to awaken with this new power and empowerment of being very connected to your spirit, in your spiritual, the spiritual aspect of life. This could bring in some kind of predictions also for some of you. This could bring the gift of predictions. This could also bring in writing. You might be writing about getting to the heart of the matter, the heart, the intuition, the spirit realm, how to feel spirit or feel the spirit realm, how to feel inspired, how to trust your inspiration. Yeah, see, the energy is gaining momentum, but you're not on linear time. You are not on human time. You are in divine timing. And you've got a half moon here and here, right? First quarter, fourth quarter, probably, right? So, and again, this color, the purple, this is for some of you the energy of Saint-Germain that you're connecting with, right? Saint-Germain. The energy of the violet flame, the energy of clear seeing, clairvoyant, this whole idea of seeing beyond what is here physically or beyond. So some of you are going to be given the result. You're going to see the result. You're going to see the payoff. You're going to see where you're going, but you don't see the steps yet, how to get there. And what's going to help you is believing in the impossible. Well, it's not impossible. For some of you, it might be impossible, believing in the impossible, but it's about believing what you don't yet see. Yeah, and see, the taking time to breathe out, this means that you filled up. You're very full. So it's about recharging through spirit in the spirit realm. I just am hearing a ringing in my left ear. So that is a vibrational shift. Some of you have a new guide coming in. You're going to feel much more guided. And I do feel from this new perspective, you're going to reassess, for some of you, the big picture of your life. Some of you, you're reassessing what you're doing on a 3D level, how you're doing what you're doing. You're reassessing to adjust to your own timing. Now, Spirit is saying hold to your vision. That's also the High Priestess. You have this vision that you're manifesting, but it's coming in a way perhaps that you didn't foresee, or coming in a way that you may not, fully understand. I've just heard the steps will not be 1, 2, 3. The steps are 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 1, 2, 7, 5, 1, 2, 5, 5, 3, 2, 1. The steps are not in chronological sequence, okay? And we've got Sawillow here, so something's healing, but victory. This is a replenishment of energy for this group. You have new beginnings. And we have Horse and Rider. Again, the horse here. This is movement. This is trust in spirit. So when we see Horse and Rider, the rider is actually the higher self. We're the horsey here, down here. And it's also horsepower. It's power. So to a great degree, your power or empowerment is coming from an inner state, your connection to source, your connection to spirit, your connection to God, your connection to your intuition. You're going to be seeing more clearly, but psychically. And for some of you, this is a vibe. You're going to feel what to do and feel where to go. This brings you the biggest victory. Brings you the best outcome that you can take, okay? So the action that you're taking is really more intuitively guided, intuitively based. It may come from a little nudge or a prompt within. It may come from a vision. It may come from something you hear. It may come from, I just heard to tell you, a lot of you are getting confirmations. You're getting signs. You're getting symbols. You're getting messages, whether in your dreams or through other people, even by mistake, what's called a cledon, right? Irish word, cledon. That has to do with receiving a message from someone that they don't even know they're giving you the message. It might be through a story. They might be talking to you about something casually or relaying their own story, and maybe a word they say or a sentence or two is like, oh my God, I needed to hear that, or that was my question. So Spirit is placing the right people on your path. You're getting some blessings. This group is also getting some blessings. One of the awakening is bringing in more blessings. Maybe even more gratitude, more understanding of the spirit realm in your path. Some of you are meant to relay this to others. You're meant to share this with others, this information, this insight. Okay, let's see what we got here with... And it's funny, I heard I'm not dull. Some of you may not perceive you might take things literal. You might not think you have a good sense of humor, or you might be so focused in spirit or the spirit realm that some 3D things, some worldly things you miss, or you don't think are so funny, or you don't get it, or you're just not interested. But it's not your thing. It's not your thing. It's not your thing, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's coming up for you, because this is also to some degree about being authentic. You're a spiritual master. You're moving into this spiritual mastery of some sort. And this group definitely has a lot to do with some kind of spiritual principles, spiritual path, spiritual routine, or where you're integrating more of spirit or what you consider spiritual. Okay. Okay, that was an interesting little movement. What do we have here? See? Aha, the Death card. Scorpio. Are you the occult? Uranus. Now this is interesting. This is definitely timeless reading, but I've been picking up this Uranus energy when moving into Gemini. It's in Taurus right now, later degrees. And you've got Uranus in Scorpio and the 7th house. I just feel there's such a shift that's coming in where we're accessing this higher mental energy, frequency energy. Now, for you, with that Uranus and Scorpio, for some of you, this could bring in more clients or customers. Some of you, whatever, if you create something that has a spiritual-based business, or again, that Uranus could bring in some insights. It could bring in, oh, I got this message from Spirit. I got this message from my spirit team, my spirit guides, oversouls. I got this message from God. I feel guided. I feel faith. I feel a level of grace. So that Uranus as Scorpio can bring you into the depths. It can bring you into the occult. So that could be, you could all of a sudden be much more interested in the occult or using the occult more in your life, practically, whether you're using it for yourself or for others or helping others. 7th house is telling me some of you, or maybe it's clients, maybe you're working with others as a practitioner or mentor or teacher. It's also saying cooperation. So that 7th, you have cooperation in the spirit realm. That's so beautiful for you. Your soul insights mantra is, I'm connected to my soul and then the divine right timing of my soul, guided by my higher self. Yeah, that's it. Relax. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out a little longer. Let that out breath be a little longer. Release it to the world, to the universe. You have so much to give, so much to share. Blessings and light. Hello, beautiful soul. Thanks for connecting here. I'm doing this reading at night, and I'm getting a lot of night owls here doing something in the night. Are you traveling at night? Are you astral traveling? Are you connecting with others on the astral plane? Are you connecting with your own soul the astral plane, power of prayer. You have Lapis Lazuli, the throat chakra. Let's see what's coming up for you energetically. How's your energy? Picking up, picking up. I do get stuff with sleep, though. It's very interesting. Okay, so we've got the throat chakra here, Lapis Lazuli, getting empowered by your own truth, the truth of who you are. Remember, your truth is who you are. It's what you're about. It doesn't have to be a thing. It doesn't have to be a concept. It doesn't have to be an opinion. Your truth is you. Oh, see, star wonder. No wonder I got wonder, star wonder. Okay, so wow, let's look at this. So I get like looking deep in your soul. This is definitely about out-of-body or otherworldly experiences. You're so guided and connected. I get a lot with the etheric plane, the astral, the Akashic, stargazer. You could be receiving some amazing downloads, some information or insights that you're meant to share. Let's look at this. This is also about getting to a deeper truth within yourself, that it is just you. That I feel like this is about going beyond concepts. This group, you're meant to go beyond concepts, right? Soul story number 3. The throat chakra also, it's not just about communication, it's about listening to one's higher self, listening to spirit. So you could be going through something with the throat, with the neck, with the back, the body. I feel like for this group, flexibility is really important, and to dream again, believe again. The nighttime is your friend. So if you're able to do more at night, or just maybe pray, meditate, stargaze, if you're waking up at night, just to feel Spirit's presence. I feel like you're being guided into the dark. In other words, not everything is about the light of day. Not everything is about what we can see. It can be what we feel, what we intuit, but we don't yet see it. We don't see the form of it yet, but we can feel the energy coming in and starting to form, starting to coalesce. A presence. You can feel a presence. This is very much about connecting in through the etheric, that you feel others' presence. This is connecting as a highly sensitive person, right? HSP, empath. There's a lot that you're feeling energetically. Now you might feel the need that, oh, now I have to figure this out. I have to put this in some kind of order. I have to make sense of this. I'm leaving this amethyst from soul story number 2 here. I don't know who that's for. But this is a special time for you to kind of really hear. Look what's at the bottom there. Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Cups. Let's take those. What does that have to do? Yeah, you're reassessing something. This is also about kind of deep healing. This is some kind of gift. Now, this is not just a spiritual gift, though I feel it is, but I feel like you could be gifted something. And you might even sense that you're getting this gift, or you're drawing in this gift. What is that for you? Could be a blessing. It's a gift. It's a blessing. But your higher self really wants you to calm down, to connect within, to get your answers from within. Now, you could be opening to channel as well. Let's see what we've got here. The Knight. Okay, everybody's gotten the Fool. I love this because I've shuffled a bunch in between readings and just now on camera. So this is telling me that, okay, the frequency to connect in with your new beginning is through the astral plane. You're purifying your desires. You're getting a bigger vision. Some of you there's a lot of telepathic communication, other dimensionally. Now, for some of you, this is an other dimensional self. Some of this is other lives. So this has a lot to do with timing and timeline, a timeline shift. You're kind of going into this reset, perhaps coming out of perceiving yourself stuck or held back, or just the openings or the opportunities weren't there. But that's changing. Wow, and that keeps wanting to come down. What do you want us to see here? Star wonder. Contemplate the quantum aspect of you. You are made of the same substance as stars. You are the star. That is part of you. Yeah, okay, I'm wondering, some of you are drawing in a relationship. That's an interesting way for that message to come about. You're wishing upon a star, but I feel like you're having telepathic communication or other dimensional or communication on the astral plane. Some of you, it's just in everyday life, doing whatever you're doing or waking up, upon waking up, or walking, that you're connecting to your star brothers and sisters or star teacher, mentor, star family, star community, star group. Some of you could also be very connected to Ashtar Command, which, by the way, I just started channeling again. Okay, we're going to move that over there. Channeling that group energy. Tower. Okay. Wow, this is a very interesting read. I'm getting I definitely get a very other dimensional vibe with you. It's almost like you're in between zones, time zone, something in between dimensions, or you're feeling maybe you're spending more time with spirit or the spirit realm, or maybe you're having very active dreams, very active in the dream state, or astrally you're connecting a lot. And then on the earth plane, it's like, well, not much is happening. But you're about to get a breakthrough. Spirit's saying just persevere. Your guides are saying you need to persevere through this. You're getting detached from your guides, your higher self, and specifically for some of you, healing guides. This could bring in the angel energy of Gabriel. I heard stripped away. There's a cleansing, there's a clearing that's taking place etherically, and it's affecting your body-mind system, your emotional body, your physical body, maybe even to some degree your health, your willingness to go on. It's to bring you in alignment with the will center. But what is your dream? What are you willing? What are you willing to do for what it is that you want to create? So there's a course correction. I'm going to take, yeah, I knew it. Look at that. I knew it. Ace of Swords, King of Swords. You're reimagining something. Yeah, there's the moon too, as well. All right, so that, again, Cancerian angel. This is all about subconscious. It's about dreams. I feel like whatever you've been doing on the dream state is you're about to have some kind of breakthrough, but it's kind of quiet, calm. I don't feel like it's a da-da, this is happening. Let's take a couple other cards. Yeah, this is you probably felt stuck or held back to some degree, or timing was off. Because I think you had to shift to connect into this more fuller part of you. Some of you, this has to do with faith or trust or belief as well. But also, the throat chakra is the upper chakra to the third chakra. So once we heal our third chakra a lot, it automatically begins to open the fifth chakra. And when your third and fifth chakra are getting activated, you're connecting more to the higher self or higher vibrational frequency of you. You become aware that there's this guiding principle, this navigating principle, and a connection to the soul comes all at that eighth chakra. So it's to some degree the fixed cross. It's like you're aware of a lower self and a higher self, a little self, higher self, however you want to look at it. You're aware of the avatar aspect of you, and then the quantum, the part that's seamlessly connected to the infinite creative intelligence of the universe or universes, right? So there's this awareness, and it might be messing some stuff up for you. You might be ping-ponging between timelines or dimensions, or, I think this way, no, it's this way, or I have to think this way, or I got to think, there's kind of like this inner struggle. But it's bringing a new way for you, and also a new way of thinking. This is a shift in some kind of belief system that you were trained or inculcated, or entrainment. This is for some letting go of a particular miasm, right? A virus, a mental virus. Maybe you've been affected by what's been going on in the world externally and you're coming out of this. But you're definitely getting a lot of healing in the dream state, healing at night, or if you're taking a nap. When your little self, the beta consciousness part of you is napping or sleeping, you're lifting off. You're traveling. And you're getting healing, or those healing guides are around you. Some of you, it's restorative sleep. It could also be that as well, that through you sleeping, you're getting restored to your natural rhythm and flow. Yeah, look at that, see? Authentic. You've got scattered energy. These came up. And then authenticity. That's what I thought. See, so something is healing enough to bring in your personal truth. It's going to alter what you think of as your truth. You're going to be less defined by earth identities or lower level identities, social identities. You're going to be less defined by where you perceive yourself at in the world. You're going to feel just much more connected to the all. Courageous heart. Yeah, that brings a heart opening. So this is a very interesting reading because I don't see it right now unless you're already with someone. I do feel like there is going to be a special relationship that's coming in. Now, this, yes, can bring more collaborative relationships, more friends, more family around you with that Three of Cups. But there's something aligning. You're aligning to this deeper truth. Not about what you think, but just how you are. Then it'll translate to what you think and what you think is possible. This is causing an interesting heart opening because I do feel you are going to meet someone. If you're not partnered, there is, yeah, you're getting these messages. You're getting this connection on the inner plane, right? The astral plane, through the etheric. Some of you could like, oh my God, when I go to sleep, I have these amazing dreams. It's like I'm really there, I'm living there. And then you wake up, you know. So there's a lot happening for you in the dream state while you're sleeping, while you're meditating. The subconscious, there is very active for you right now. You're getting messages. You know, they're going to trickle, maybe they are already, they're going to trickle into your everyday consciousness with that. I'm seeing this as Gemini energy. Of course, it's Libra, Aquarius as well. But I do feel like, yeah, you're getting some messages, and this brings in this freedom to be more who you are, what you're about. So you're getting major shift, paradigm shift, so that you're not stuck in the old paradigm or old paradigms for yourself. Yeah, see, collective consciousness. Yeah, this is like some big energy here. This is very transcendent, transpersonal energy. So you could be working with that. You could be working with some type of plant medicine. This group, the big energetic shift for you is coming through some kind of subconscious changes, other dimensional changes, inner plane changes, changes within the collective or how you interface with the collective unconscious or the collective. You're tapping into the collective unconscious or collective consciousness, what we also call subtle energy, the cosmological aspect of you. This is a cosmic shift. This is a big shift. Now, you might be going, Michele, this isn't really happening. Well, it is happening. The thing is, for some of you, it hasn't yet manifested, and it's about a heart opening. So let's look at this a little bit. I want to get a further message. So this is opening up more to life and living, and I got to be honest, with this group, it's really hard to articulate because this is at such a level that words fall short. I'm going to take like 5 paragraphs to say something that you could normally say in a sentence or two. So this is telling me also that this big transcendent, transpersonal, it's beyond the personal, but coming in the personal view. This big shift is causing some kind of heart opening. So you could be feeling much more connected to the high heart or high heart consciousness or universal heart, or just the all that is, or people, the energy of people, humankind, the collective. You could be connecting with the collective here through this channel, this soul family here, Patreon, or with other groups. You could be feeling this connection, interconnection. So because it's very etheric, it's energetic. It's through the subtle energy, through the aura, the subtle energy, the resonant fields, resonance, morphogenic fields. This is a big shift. And I just heard it's a big shift because you're about to get a big something, a big piece of something, a big piece of the puzzle, a big piece of your life. Something that's been missing in your life is about to be handed to you. Okay, do not misconstrue not a lot happening externally or in your 3D reality or practically or materially, is that not a lot is happening. There is a lot that is happening with you. Now, you could call this karmic culmination, karmic completion. There's a lot of different ways to look at this, but it's definitely freeing you up to take some chances. I don't feel risk. I feel like it's following through on some dreams. What do we have here? Communication is key. That's the throat. New moon in Gemini. Ooh, I think I'm doing this at the new moon in Gemini, by the way. I think I'm doing this right at the new moon or before the new moon, which I did a channeling from the guides about this. That's on Patreon. That's like a free tier if you want to connect there. Okay, let's look at this. Prosperity ahead. Yeah, see, you're getting, snap, snap, snap. I see it. Ooh, I was missing this. It's so subtle with you. Work through your fears. A new start is coming. Some of this work could not be, it's cellular, it's light codes, it's soul codes, it's key codes, it's energetic. It is the etheric. Yeah, some of this could not be done mentally, emotionally, psychologically, consciously with your rational, analyzing mind. You can't analyze this. This group, it's like the changes that you're going through, and look at this, I love the peacock connection. It's going to focus you. Oh, I just noticed you have Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands, the fastest moving energy. This is quick. You're about to have a shift. This wonder, this awe, this boom, this luck is coming in very quickly. And then some of you, it could be a matter of day, like a month also from now. And then also whenever you're watching this, the fall months will be very, September, October, November, very pivotal for you. So this is bringing some kind of tangible result, tangible shift. You're already shifting. That's what I've heard. You're already shifting and you're working through these fears. So you might have had, this could be like, sometimes maybe you've been doing energy work. Maybe you've been through these videos. We do give transmissions. When I'm doing these readings, there's a transmission. So, or whatever else you're doing in your life. Could be a book, could be just the timing. There's just an interesting thing that happens when we've done as much as we can on the mental realm. Boom, there's an energetic shift. There's a shift in the etheric, the spiritual energy. Sometimes it's soul timing. But I definitely feel with this group, you've kind of gone as far as you can. Not to say you can't analyze or do, therapy or coaching or do that for others or no, it's not saying that, but what it is saying is that this shift, this change that's happening is really cosmological. It could be through the energy of a transit in your chart where you're at, numerically, your numerology cycle. It could be just the healing that you're getting. You've opened up and asked for healing. You've asked for help on the spirit plane, spirit realm, and you're getting that. So a lot of the work on your fears is happening through the subconscious, and it's to bring you to a new level of the ability to have more in your life, experience more that is of benefit, that's fun, that's fulfilling, that's loving. I do feel that for you, this is about communicating with your higher self. So ask for help, ask for support, whether to God, your spirit team, spirit guides. Hand it over to the higher self. Just let the little self, the ego you, do less. And this heart opening is bringing a new start in relationship. Now, this could be family, friends, colleagues, create mates, collaborations, but you're up-leveling in your relationship. So this is telling me if you are also wanting a Sacred 101, a person, if you want to go to the next level with someone, that's going to be happening. If you, protection here. Oh, and growth, Bracano, fertility. See, this is the prosperity that's coming in. This is you're drawing in a much more abundant life. Much more abundance, much more fulfillment, much more fun, much more connection, drawing in people that get you and you get them, that just really, it's coming through some kind of change. Now, this is also going to bring some level of relief. So if you've been exhausted or had some money worries, there's a relief coming in. There's something, oh, God, thank God that's over. I don't feel that stress. Or, oh, it didn't turn out so bad anyway. I'm trying to get these cards. One more. Yeah, you're being protected. You're being taken care of and you're being protected. And this is also saying protect your energy. So don't overdo. I'm even feeling that for myself. I really wanted to do this reading because I felt it stirring. Ooh, look at that. Celebration. Celebrate yourself. Full moon. So there, again, you're going to be celebrated, but you're also going to be celebrating yourself because of this increase, this prosperity that comes in, this new growth, this feeling lighter, this feeling like, wow, I really did this. Or, things are improving, or look at this breakthrough I had. Look at this achievement. Oh, I made this happen. Oh, I followed through. Make sure you celebrate your achievements, your wins, your accomplishments, no matter how small you think they are and how big. Take time, because that is garnering this amazing energy for you. It's making you more proactive with your healing. When you're acknowledging yourself and what you've done and what you've accomplished and what you've learned, or you've helped someone, or you got through something, that's harnessing that energy and frequency of abundance and prosperity. So you're about to prosper more in your life. But I think you're also going to just feel better in your life, better connected. I feel like even if you're on your own, you're not going to feel alone. You're coming out of this dread or feeling like life's fixed. It's fated and there's no way out of your circumstances. But celebrate your sleep time. Make that a bit more of a ritual, a very sacred ritual, because you're meeting your guides there. You're meeting spirit there. The spirit realm, spirit team. Wow. All right, Soul Light, let's see. Let's get a little energy here. So energetic shift, 5 days, 5 months, 5 years, you're going on an upswing. Look at that, Jupiter. Jupiter. Ooh, do you sing? Yeah, chant, sing, play. Okay, Jupiter in Taurus. Wow. Yeah, your resources, you doing better, but finance, this is going to bring more. 5th, I knew it, the 5 there. 5, 5, 5. 5 could be important. 5, 5, 5. 55. Jupiter and Taurus, this is your speaking, your writing. Some of you could be children. It could be also teaching, educating. Taking a risk on yourself at this time. Invest in yourself. Focus on yourself, your dreams, your goals, desires, your creative projects that you're doing with people, things that you're collaborating. Focus on your creativity, your own projects. Focus on self-expression, creative expression. Focus on you. expressing more, shining more, because that's going to bring you an up-leveling in your prosperity, but it's bringing you growth, it's bringing increase. I think some of you are learning through creating also, or sharing your gifts with others, or taking a chance on yourself. You're learning, you're growing. You're in a growth spurt. All right, Radiant Soul Light. Wow. Okay, so let me connect into your soul insights mantra, the soul path insights affirmation or mantra. Thank you for being here also, all of you. And I do appreciate when you like, subscribe, and share. But also when you leave comments, when you have a chance. I know a lot of people aren't, logged in. Okay, so wow, I'm kind of all over the place. I know it did say scattered energy here. But I do feel like that scattered energy just means there's more energy coming, in your body, in your physical body, in your etheric body, and, denser physical body. Because I think you're going to need that energy. You're going to be able to direct it. Okay, so this is also about a lot of self-love I'm getting. Yes, with Jupiter and the Taurus energy, right? That Venusian energy, this self-love. You're valuing yourself more. Wow. Your soul insights is I am now ready for prosperity, abundance, and beneficial growth in all areas of my life. That's it. That's it. I can't. I don't want this reading to go longer, but I do feel like there's something very special, either about you or a particular relationship, that's coming in for you. It's kind of being cloaked. It's being kind of hidden right now. Obviously, if you're already in a relationship, or you're dating, or you're married, or you're partnered, or whatever, you're like, okay. And then we know that's going to a new level, perhaps even after some kind of strife or struggle or difficult patch, either individually or as a couple. But for others of you, I feel like there is this really, see, this little star here, this dot, I feel like you're connecting vibrationally, frequency, timeline. It's like this. It's starting to appear. It's going to appear out of nowhere. I think that's this. But Spirit doesn't want you focusing on that. Those of you that aren't partnered, Spirit is saying no. Just give them a hint of it, because you have other stuff to do. You have so much to do for yourself, for your own path. Your whatever you do for meaning and purpose in your life. And some of you, it's a career, work purpose, or you have a lot on your plate. You have so much to do. But I think there's going to be a surprise for you. And it would not surprise me if when you meet this person, and I don't know if it'll be when you first start talking, but shortly after, if you both don't say, oh my God, I think I dreamt you, or I dreamt of someone like you, or I could feel you, or something. I don't know. There's a very kind of otherworldly connection here. Yeah. All right, beautiful soul light. Lots of love, light, and blessings.